Danganronpa.
What the hell? What the fuck happened in here? Oh
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
Holy shit. Okay, Kyoko, what do you suggest we do?
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you.
so then.
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them, their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Alright. And she's just... I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but... You're usually supposed to, like, put your finger, like, under their nose to see if they're still breathing, but yeah. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why I even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hold on. Hold on, Chicha, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means... That means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. This whole time, you didn't believe any of this? Are you serious?
Let me out of here!
Somebody help me!
what's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Oh boy. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Okay. If we found out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what a ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid.
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's room.
Ah!
She's right.
Eh?
Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned on to me. Oh my god, they think I did it. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the room.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? Better head to the scene of the crime.
Mm.
That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did This is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying the evidence.
You're fucking dead.
They'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? Oh my god, fuck you. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true, we may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Or whatever, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go just yet. You haven't heard me out. But it was pointless, everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me, still filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Electric chair.
Yeah. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Whoever really killed Sayaka. Investigation mode, it looks like. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. Victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We had no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma File 1. Chihiro, you don't think I'm a bad guy, do you? Aren't you going to help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay, what about you? Yeah, he's still not functioning. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem to be prepared to do any sort of investigating right now. Yeah. Okay, well... guess it's up to us. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright, so we gotta like look at everything. There are gouges on the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Fucking sword fight. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Okay. So... someone who's got gold shit stuck to them is a... yeah, okay. There's a key on the ground with my name on it. If I remember correctly... that's right, we have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then... how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it, otherwise what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... How the fuck did they get in here? Like, vents or something? Replica sword. The sword's been taken out and it's a sheath, but there's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during a struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Yes, but also, if you don't have enough time to take the sword out, you could, like, use it to, like, block shit. So, yeah. Heavy sheaths like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So, why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay. Display stand, the sword was on. Okay. This. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less on it than there was before. Just so I could see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little. Maybe? Let's check our drawer. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Hey, yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys would open their toolkits yet, cause, like, why the hell would we? Okay. Okay, well, Monokuma obviously knows who did what, so that's not helpful to us. The notepad's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yeah, most likely. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh. Don't you remember, all of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you would know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Okay. Oh yeah, there's just on the floor too. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decisions the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have easily destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman's scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I find this son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll get sorted out when time comes. Okay. Hey, Kyoko? I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No. Not really.
She's investigating, you tard.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She's down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" "No, I don't think so, but what?" Nodding, she glanced around the room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual at your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay. So, someone came up in here and just wiped the whole place clean. The bathroom. And on the other side of the store... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, we can search around in here too. Okay. I found myself simply couldn't face with what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's a knife. That's definitely something I should look into later. Looks like a kitchen knife. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's yellow shit on it. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left finger, index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been out of his words. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist... That must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would a wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Yeah. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Can't look at her hands? No. There's something written here. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... That says Leon. What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. I'm pretty sure that says Leon and not numbers. There's a thing between the two things on the far left. Did Sayaka do this? Did Leon kill her?
it would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. They're not numbers, they look like letters. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It was as if she wrote it with her life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers make me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the... You would... If you're writing something like this, it would be like... backwards. Or something. So yeah, they're not numbers. That's a name. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Like, that totally says... That totally says Leon. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dang message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
Just one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know about the door to your bathroom that got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck.
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I mean, I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The knobs was practically about to fall off. It's been, like, busted.
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that it was intentional. It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. What clears what up? I'm so lost. It's not that hard to figure out, Makoto. Sayaka ran in the bathroom, probably, and then it was locked. The person busted the doorknob open to get to her. But in order to open the doorknob, they'd have to have tools for it, and that was a toolkit, and only guys have toolkits, and plus the message on the wall says, Leon, unless she's trying to frame Leon for some reason, but yes.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given room good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking to where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, whether it was actually Leon or not, it was definitely a guy, because only guys have toolkits, and mine hasn't been touched. So... I think he said something about where the murder weapon would have come from. Hey, Byakuya.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He did even try to hide his suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? What do you mean? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? Oh, come on. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, what y'all can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then that's not good.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizano doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose any of evidence in the trash room. You really think I'm guilty? Okay, what up? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Wait, what? Our nameplates are switched? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? So... the whole aspect of someone trying to kill Makoto instead of her, well, is out because the nameplates are switched for some reason. Ah, it's in the garbage can. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was in the video. I wonder what she did see. It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Hey, Taka.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam! Sorry, it's just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. You're really dorky, Taka. But okay. It seems he knows about the nameplates being switched too. Yeah, I'll check out the DVD and then go find Chihiro because Makoto really wants to talk to her and because he thinks those are numbers, even though I'm pretty sure it's a name. Sat down from the screen and put the DVD in the player. Pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, standing with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
The answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Obviously Monokuma. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you for something.
Huh?
What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Oh wait, wrong room. Why are you here? So, do you have any clues or anything? What kinds of clues? Let us agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
Ugh, so annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It is the perfect place to destroy evidence, however, there's one little problem. Which is?
as for me...
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Okay, so we have to look for the trash room... here. Okay, well there's that thing. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. Whoa!
Appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No one should be on this point. Only person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Monokuma. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Monokuma! I get it. I should ask if anyone knows about cleaning duty stuff. Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Then Taka would know. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me about it yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of the conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now.
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when he had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty.
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll end up before too long.
Got it!
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. With someone on cleaning duty, the school should be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, can you open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go!
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient,
So, in other words,
actually. Mm-hmm.
so that's it.
That must be why. It would be too easy for the murderer to get rid of evidence. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroy evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why'd you want to cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you didn't.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, poking and prodding at it. That's... You don't gotta be saying shit like that. I mean, the guy's obviously a perv, but come on.
There's no way to
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You...
Okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Getting busy living or getting busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, just please hurry up. Leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. Dude, come on! No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Alright. There's some shit on the floor. Slap. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A piece of the shirt collar, or the sleeve thingy. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's a part of the sleeve of a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of other people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Okay. What's this thing? There are shards of broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. It looks like it was used to some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and guide you. Nice Dragon Ball Z reference. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will slowly show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Why is his... If that's his, why the fuck is that here? Green button and yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is an incinerator. It's a good 30 feet from here, from the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and yellow to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. What?
Was it a fairy?
Huh? Hey Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
A fairy? No, you just said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Yes, about that. There can be no mistake. I've got one thing going for me. It's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. Haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who's key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on and yet. So that means someone was able to switch on an incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does this all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm
Everyone
sure
already
of
knows
it.
you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay. I think I've already looked at everything in here. Wait, no, what's this? That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues.